Beware thy hunger.
Scared.
It's Halloween soon,
It is.
and we're gonna. I'm hosting a Halloween film festival. I guess I don't know what to call it. Movie marathon, I think is a better way of putting it. And as I found out, Tanya is deathly afraid of scary movies, so we can't get too scary with our selection, right?
She might not be coming. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, we're probably going to keep it away from being all scary. Because I did say before even knowing that, I was like, we're going to throw in
Ernest Scared
Stupid at least, and probably Treehouse of Horror. And then put something else in there, one or two other things in there. That's a pretty long time to be watching movies after you get those two things in there.
After you watch Treehouse of Horror, that's like 28 seasons of...
Well, I only have it's only 4 or 5 seasons, and they're 20 minutes long or less, so
yeah.
It's like an hour long. So plus Ernest, that's 2.5 hours right there. So I think adding in maybe one more movie into that is good enough for an evening with friends and one or two other things. But what I wanted to get at, now that I've already thrown two out there, what are some of your favorite things to watch this time of year? Do you usually try to do that?
My favorite Halloween, scary movie, if we're going to talk about scary movie, is the Halloween series.
Okay.
With
Do you have
Michael
a
Myers.
particular one that you like the best?
The first one
Mm-hmm.
and the fourth one
First one and the fourth one.
are the best ones. The first and second one kind of go together.
But 3 doesn't count as a movie to you.
3 is a movie, but it's a bad one.
Yeah. Because 3 is the witch one, right?
Curse of the
Season
Witch.
of the Witch.
So season, yeah. It's a weird one because it's about the masks and the company that makes them.
Yeah.
TV show blows your brain up if you're wearing the mask or something. I don't know. It's
So dumb.
It's a bad movie. So forget about that one. But Halloween, The Return of Michael Myers is the fourth one.
Yep.
And that's one of the better ones.
Yeah.
Like I said, 1 and 2 are really good, but 4 I think is probably better.
I'm going to say something that might be unpopular with you at least. Well, that doesn't make sense. Unpopular with other people. I don't know how you'll feel about it, but my favorite of the Halloween movies is the first, what's his name movie?
Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie one. I really enjoyed that.
The Rob Zombie remakes were good, but I didn't like them as well as I liked the original ones.
They made me, they I don't want to say personified Michael Myers more, but they made you see just how freaking crazy he has always been.
I didn't like seeing him as a kid and stuff. That's something I didn't care about.
Oh, you didn't like seeing him?
No,
as a
I'd
kid?
rather him just be the shape, is what they called him in the
I see.
in the script. Never was called Michael Myers. He was the shape.
Right.
Because once he became the murderer, he ceased to be Michael Myers. He was kind of just...
It was just especially when he kills Danny Trejo's character. This guy is not a normal... He doesn't think like people do. Because Danny Trejo, because he was in the psych ward. Remember? I don't know if you remember that very well. He's was always good to him,
Mm-hmm.
and nobody else really was. And he's the first person that he kills in the psych ward. He's and while he's dying, he's drowning him, shoving his head in a tub or something. He's like, "Mike, I was good to you. I was good to you, Mike." And just brutal execution.
Kind of the way that's kind of in his head and his psyche, because Lori is his sister,
Mhm.
and she was the only one who was nice to him too, and he
Yeah.
wants to kill her the worst.
Out of everybody, he wants her dead the most.
So
That's one that I can't see myself. I don't remember an October that went by that I didn't watch that one since it came out, of course. What else? I mean, besides the Halloween series, I guess, is there anything else that you
there's
do watch?
in the risk of sounding like a terrible hipster emo person, I watch Nightmare Before Christmas probably once every 3 years. It's not one I have to watch every year, but like
I saw parts of that when I was a kid, but I haven't seen all of it.
yeah, it's the age-old debate is when you watch this movie, do you watch it at Halloween or at Christmas? And most people answer both. But
So it's worth watching, though?
It's worth a watch.
I never knew if it was actually good or if it was like something I should just steer clear of because just like hipster juice, like I love this because it makes me look dark and emo.
Yeah, it's
actually good.
It's actually good. It's hard to get past that stigma, I guess, of it now because it's everywhere. Kind of makes us sound like hipsters saying that, but
Yeah, like it's not any good anymore because everyone likes it now.
Yeah. Anything you love at Halloween?
Another one, and we already brought it up, but I watch Ernest Scared Stupid every October too. If not more than that, because it's a great movie. Is
that the one with Space General Butt Breath?
Yes.
Okay.
To kind of give you a backstory of this, some friends and I don't think it was October. It might have been a Halloween party. It was some party. We had consumed quite a bit of whiskey that we didn't really deserve to even have because it was good whiskey. The whiskey that we needed, not the whiskey that Gotham deserved.
Yeah.
And we were watching that. And I mean, there was a couple of parts that we had to watch over and over again. Look out, Bobby! But when the eggs start falling from whatever they're called, I think they're like Brussels sprouts is what he calls them. They're like eggs, and once they hit the earth, like the other goblins like come to life, trolls or whatever come to life. And one of them comes up, and he has like a fishbowl like helmet thing on, and Tom says. Of course, we all drank a ton of whiskey at that point in time. And Tom says, what's that guy? Space General Butt Breath? And I don't know that we watched the rest of the movie because I don't remember the rest of the movie. It's like everyone was just dying from that. For some reason, it was the funniest thing we'd all heard in our lives.
I don't know why that name sprung to mind. Like, someone called someone Butt Breath earlier.
Yeah, they just called somebody Butt Breath. But that's worth buying. I think after that, it was very shortly after that I marched myself onto Amazon and bought like the Essential Ernest collection, which when it came in the mail, I didn't remember that I did it. So when it came in the mail, I'm like, what in the hell is this? I open it up and it's like this actual box set, like hard, like cardboard, like booking. Of just all these Ernest movies, as if the Ernest movies are of some sort of prestige.
Of like some sort of important.
Yeah.
You pull it up and it's like the Criterion collection.
Stuff. But I haven't gone and watched. I know I've seen all of his movies, but I haven't even since I own those watched all of them. But the best one by far. I mean, there's some good ones. I like the prison one. Goes to Jail is good, and Christmas is something I watch every Christmas. There's another one that's good. I can't really call off the top of my head. You know what the other one that's good is? No, you don't.
I'm not a fan of Ernest.
You don't like Ernest at all?
No, I don't mind him. It's just I'm not a big fan.
But Ernest
goes to camp.
Ernest Goes to Camp is the other one that's good. Yes, you're right. Ernest Saves Christmas and like I was saying, is Ernest Scared Stupid is the best Ernest. It opens up even the beginning is like all of the classic Universal monsters, and Ernest just like in the shots with them, like being scared. So basically, when I get scared of things, I feel like Ernest does in that opening shot. If you can think of things, just like, like scared. So he personifies, I think, how I would react if I was in a scary movie. I'd just be Ernest. What else we got? Anything else? Any other scary things?
Nope.
I feel bad if I didn't say The Evil Dead Part 2. That one's really good. I don't know if that counts necessarily.
I really don't see those as Halloween movies. I don't know.
I'm saying anything like zombies, monsters, anything like that. It's Halloween movies. But like the Deadites are definitely Halloween-y to me.
Yeah. Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness are great movies to watch anytime.
Yeah. Do you think? Have you watched any of the new shows? Speaking of The Evil Dead,
No, I haven't seen any
No.
Vash.
I
versus Walking
keep
Dead.
every time I'm at Walmart because I saw the first episode when it premiered and I liked it a lot. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to watch all these, and I never got around
It's on
to it.
Showtime or something. I don't think I
On
get.
Stars.
Oh, I don't think I get
That's
that. Either.
why, because I, when I was at my parents' before, or whenever I was there, because they had Showtime, they didn't have Stars though, and I was really sad because I was like, no watching this. But now, anyways, when I'm at Walmart, it's always sitting there. It's like $25 for season 1, and I very rarely buy seasons of shows on DVD or Blu-ray. But that's one I've been really thinking about actually changing up my rules to pick up. Was there anything else we said we were going to talk about this week? I think we've hit everything.
Feels like everything.
Feels like everything. I did, speaking of zombies and dead things, I did finish my playthrough of Dead Rising 2 this morning.
I just started, since you were talking about that, I was wanting to play it, but I played the crap out of Dead Rising 2. So it wasn't much else to do in that game, so I started playing off the record because I hadn't played through that one. And I started a new game, got about through the intro, and then started playing sandbox mode just to get prestige and whatever.
So you're going to make yourself like super powered before you start playing the actual story?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's weird because you got to kill so many zombies to unlock challenges in that mode.
That's weird. I don't think I've ever played that. 'Cause
And
by
then
the time I
there's-
get done playing
yeah.
it, I'm like, I'm going to play through again.
Do something else. Yeah.
Or in this case, I'm probably going to try to do something else so that your Xbox, which is at the doctor's office
My Xbox
now,
is getting fixed, thank God.
we've been waiting for how many episodes to hear that.
I paid for expedited shipping and put candy in the box, so hopefully...
You put candy in the box? Is that a thing?
I heard it was a thing.
Oh.
Like, you put, like, Swedish Fish in with your electronics to get fixed, and they're supposed to, like, fix them faster.
I didn't know that was a thing. I'm going to start doing that for everything.
They say Swedish Fish because it's not chocolate. It won't go bad. It won't melt.
Right. Fair enough. I did not know.
So I sent him, like, 6 packages of Swedish Fish and, like, 6 packages of Garbage Pail Kids or whatever. Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, I was like, garbage kill, like the cards? Why would they're still around?
No, the Sour Patch Kids.
I see. Well, I think that'll wrap it up for us. We have Tom's Xbox supposedly getting fixed. How long does it usually take?
The guy on the phone told me take a week to get there, a couple weeks to fix, and a week back, so about a month probably.
Okay, so
Hopefully sooner than that, but
so soon enough, Tom and I will be playing through some games.
Dead Rising 4 is probably the next one to come out. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
and
That's co-op. I mean, of course.
well,
Of
we'll
course,
get to
of course.
see that too because I did purchase an Elgato game capture device, and I did a test video on that, and the footage looks like something I would not be embarrassed putting up because it looks like it looks like the
What
way
you
I
said.
played it. You know, when I saw it on my HD TV.
It wasn't like when we played through Turtles in Time where it was all blurry and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, it looks really good and the sound is good. So we'll at least have that capability, so you guys will be seeing those videos soon enough. Not sure what the first one's going to be yet, but we do have the capability and it is coming. Where it's just
We have the technology.
yes, no, not $6 million, but we will we can rebuild ourselves. Without anything else to say, because I've said everything and I'm tired of talking and I don't want to hear about you guys ever again. Till next week. I've been Jake.
And I'm Tommy, and this is Boba Fett.
Hi, Boba.
He's no good to me, Dad.